One man on a quest to complete his time machine hit list.
Sam, this is crazy. You can't travel back in time.
I've got to. It's the only way I'll be able to sleep with Terry Garr from 1975.
Has accomplished the impossible.
How does this help you bang hot ladies from the past again?
Women will have no defense against my wiles. I'll prove to them that I am Future Man.
How do you plan on doing that?
I don't know, I'll show them my cell phone or something. Then, I will tell them that the fate of the world lies in letting me get into them.
Sounds pretty sleazy to me.
Now if I just hit this button here, I will be transported into the past. 1975, Terry Garr, here I come.
He is from a future world, trapped in another time.
It worked. I'm in the past. Now to find some hot ladies. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Look at this cell phone. I'm from the future.
That's a Galaxy S5. I have one of those too, see?
But wait, what year is this?
It's 2015, idiot. November 27th.
Oh god, no. I'm in the past, but only by 3 weeks. No!
He is Sam, and now he must use his Future Man skills to save his friends from pain and misery.
So the movie this week is Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever.
This is my pick, and I am super excited!
It's a talking animal movie. How good could it be? Oh my goodness me, I've just busted through the window. But wait, I'm sitting right here excited to talk about Grumpy Cat.
It could be you from the future.
It's me, Sam from the future. I've come back to stop you. Don't watch Grumpy Cat.
It's weird how when they stand next to each other, there's this weird line between them.
It's a byproduct of time travel. Everything is split screen.
What are you doing here? You should be telling Aubrey Plaza that her boyfriend is a butthole, and that the fate of the world lies in her letting you get into her. I know, right?
Sam, pussy hunter from the future.
Hello, and welcome to Stinker Madness. Thank you for listening. If this is your first time, this is a bad movie podcast by bad movie lovers. I'm your host, Justin. I've got Sam and I've got Jackie here with me as always. I'm going to start with Jackie. How are you, my dear wife?
I'm going on a manhunt. I was going to say pussy hunt, but that just sounded gross.
Is Manhunt an actual song?
No.
Or did you just make that up? That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. Sam, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm not on a pussy hunt. Past, future, or otherwise.
You're retired?
No, just not this weekend.
Oh, just not this weekend. You've got other things going
weekend. Wait, it's not a weekend free pussy hunt. It's a weekend free of pussy hunt.
Well, it's probably going to be a weekend free of pussy. I
well,
just don't know
every
if the
weekend
hunt.
is a free weekend free of pussy for this guy.
I've got some big news. Well, it's not that big of news. If you've paid attention to the Golden Globe nominations this week, I want to give a shout out to our boy. The man that lives here, Sylvester Stallone, has been nominated for Best Supporting Actor by the Golden Globes for his role in Creed. Yay!
Yay.
Nobody cares?
I don't know what. Have we seen that one yet?
No. Creed, he's Rocky, and he's teaching the kid from Fantastic Four to punch guys. Yeah.
Rocky 6.
6.2. Because it's like, you know, when like something is new, it's like 0.2 every time.
2.0.
Yeah, 6.2.0.
I hate when people say that. I'm like, really? Do you want me to 0.0 into your butthole?
Ooh.
Whoa.
I think lots of people like to
shove 2.0s into your butthole.
A couple of acres, huh?
I got number 1 and number 2 right here.
Check. They don't like feedback. Ridiculous. Yeah. Sylvester Stallone. When was the last time? I guess the last time he was nominated for something good was Rocky. Because I don't think Copland was nominated for anything.
How could he not have been nominated for his
Driven?
role as the truck driver?
Over the no. He was nominated.
He nominated.
Yeah, just not by.
The Razzie was a heavy nomination that year.
Yeah, not one that you want. But I would say Rocky.
Rocky was the last time he won anything.
Yeah. So good for him. I'm excited.
Yeah, kudos.
I kind of think it's a gimme because it's like, you know, this movie is passing the torch. Like, here you go. I'm getting too old for this shit. Guys, give him a nomination.
Yeah.
Just, you know, he doesn't have to win it. Just give him a nomination. Make him feel good. slap
There you
some
go.
hands and pats on the back, and
I hope he wins.
yeah. Well, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll never find out. Oh, I guess
We'll
will
never
find out.
find out. There's an asteroid
We'll
headed
never
for Earth
know.
right now.
We'll
I
never
don't
know.
want to alarm anyone. This is actually the Art Coast to Coast with Art Bell.
I'm probably never going to find out if he was any good because I have zero interest in watching that film.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it as soon as it becomes
I-
onto the Netflix.
So I watched some other fucking boxing movie, and then I watched that Southpaw shit
Mm-hmm.
with Gyllenhaal.
Mhm.
It's not good.
Yeah.
So now I have to watch Creed, and then I watched Rocky not very long ago. I was like, this is okay.
I thought you watched Rocky 5 not long ago.
I went back and watched Rocky again. Rocky's
okay.
a good movie, except for the boxing is too heavy.
Mhm.
So now I have to watch it to see if they ever make a boxing movie where it's not just haymaker upon, because every one of those punches is a knockout shot.
Sure. Yeah.
In Southpaw, it's not quite that bad. It's just that the whole thing is based on a trick. Gladiator was the other one. I went back and watched Gladiator again with Brian Dennehy. Have you seen that?
No.
It sucks. It's like got the secret move is you headbutt the guy's fist
Ooh.
and it breaks his
I'm
wrist.
pretty sure that's the opposite of
I don't know.
good moves.
But the Southpaw was basically the same thing. It was like Forrest Whitaker shows up and is like, "There's a secret move of boxing nobody knows but me."
It's called the elephant dick.
It's called the Southpaw. The movie is like, well,
So you got to go over the top is what you're saying. That's
Yeah.
how you win. Yeah, that sucks. Speaking of over the top, streaming do's and don'ts this week. I'm going to start it out with Electric Boogaloo, the wild untold story of canon films on Netflix. Did you have a chance to watch this, Sam?
I did. I watched it last night.
Oh, good for you. And I know that you were just waiting. You've been just, I could see sweat perspiring in your face because I'm taking too long to let you say, to flout your knowledge of Manahem, Golem, and Yoram Globus and their shenanigans on the world. So were you appointed by your own knowledge?
I liked it. Well, I thought I was appointed by everything because they went more into their personal lives, whereas I've always sort of looked at the sort of web that they created of filmmakers.
Mhm.
And they knew a lot more stuff about like prior to canon films.
Yeah.
I didn't really know a lot lot of this stuff
Yeah,
prior
the Israeli times.
Yeah.
Looks like some wild shit that
I
they
know a
did
lot
back
about
then.
post that Menahem goes on to do a lot of films post canon in.
Here's one thing I picked up. We've been saying Menahem incorrectly for years. It's Menachem.
Menachem, yeah.
Menachem Golem of the Hill People. Menachem. Anyways, continue.
Well, that was really that, and that's why I'm giving it a barely a do, because it was like it was almost too much on the personal and the fun, and not as much as I wanted to see about like the movies themselves and how much of a disaster I wanted to hear about Joe Zito almost killing what's her face from American Ninja.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah, that's been the number one complaint I've heard on the internet, that it wasn't enough about the actual movies and the making of the movies. But I guess that's kind of more of a behind the scenes per movie type thing. I don't know.
You know, it's me and my expectations. There just probably isn't that much more. You go back, the re-releases of all those, the guys show up and tell you everything that happened. Like when we were watching Ninja 3, Furstenberg does an interview on the Blu-ray that'll tell you everything you want to fucking know.
Yeah.
So it's all out there. You just got to watch the special features. So that's probably why they didn't do it. They're like, hey, why don't you go back and watch the special features, nerd?
Jackie, what did you think?
I liked it. I kind of thought that I like getting into the personal side, though, of people that influence culture as we know it, right? So I like those kind of things. And I thought it was very interesting that on one hand, they were these brilliant, they pushed the limits and boundaries of filmmaking at the time and how it was done, right? By making a poster and then selling the poster. But then they turn around and some of the actors were like, man, what a bunch of assholes to work for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
but
I
then
thought
some of them also
was,
praised them for being like, what's his name? The big
director,
Italian director was like, I loved working for them. If I could work for them for the rest of my life, because they gave me the fucking keys.
Oh,
they
yeah,
said,
they gave you the keys.
This is what you're going to do. This is what we want. Now go for shit. Make it how you want it. Which studios, as we've complained about for years, get their hands too fucking dirty in this shit.
No, that's a thing that I actually sort of knew about them before from listening to a lot of the or watching special features and listening to commentary a lot. In Superman 4, the guy talks about how they ruined films and how they got into everybody's way. And having watched enough of those commentaries, I realized that they did that when you were fucking up something serious.
Yeah, sure.
And the only reason they did that is because you suck at your job.
Yeah.
And you're an idiot.
Yeah.
So a lot of the people that didn't like working for him were probably not very good at it. Piscopo seemed to have a lot of nice things to say.
I didn't like it as much as Machete Maidens Unleashed. However, I really liked it as a fan of what we do, because think of another hobby that exists where two guys can do this, where they can cost people millions and millions and millions of dollars and get the SEC involved, because basically what it made me feel like is these guys are the Enron of filmmaking. And I love them for it.
Not really they're the Robin Hood of filmmaking.
But yes, the point is that they fleeced people out of literally hundreds of millions of dollars, and now in hindsight, we get to benefit from that.
Yeah.
We, the people, get to benefit from them doing that. And it's beautiful. What an incredible hobby that we get to have, because I can't think of another fucking one in the world where life is like that. If you're fucking Pete Rose and you're betting against your own team, you get dejected out of the Hall of Fame for the rest of your life, and nobody wants to have anything to do with you. You're fucking Menachem Globin, and you steal a bunch of money, technically, for the sake of filmmaking, when you just go, I don't care how much money I'm stealing, I'm going to keep stealing as long as I can continue to make movies.
Yeah.
That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You know what I thought was interesting that I did not realize before, and I don't know if we've touched on it with Sam's Boring Bullshit before, but I did not realize that canon was the reason that we have Chuck Norris
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
All those action movies.
And yeah, I didn't realize that those two in particular that I absolutely love came from Canon Films. And if Canon would not have picked them up and given them a go, we would never have those movies to enjoy.
Probably, we might have Chuck Norris. I don't.
Chuck was going to go somewhere
we'd
else.
have Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Van Damme probably not.
Yeah. Anyways, we got to move on. So I'm going to give it a do. Jackie gives it a do. Sam gives it a do.
That's a do.
Okay. Next, Sam, I've got a challenge for you. Jackie cannot play on this one. She saw the last 10 minutes of this movie, but I'm going to name the people involved with this film in order of least obvious, and you are going to, there's going to be a point where you know which film this is.
Okay.
But I want to see how far you get, and when you get it, just go ahead and say. But we're going to start out here. It's on Hulu Plus. Abe Vigoda, Henry Silva, Mel Tillis, Alex Roca, Charles Nelson Riley, Joe Theismann, Ricardo Montalban, Jim Neighbors, Jack Elam, Fred Dreyer, Tim Conway, Richard Kyle, Don Knotts, Tony Danza,
Is this like a roast or something?
Sid Caesar, Catherine Bach, Telly Savalas, Shirley MacLaine, Marilu Henner. We're getting into the produced by Raymond Zhao, Frank Sinatra,
Yeah, I don't know.
Jamie Farr,
I can tell you right now. I don't
directed by Hal Needham, Sammy Davis Jr.,
Shit. Fuck.
Jackie Chan,
Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run 2!
Cannonball Run 2.
Dean Martin, Dom DeLuise, and Burt Reynolds.
The
He only
list is
missed
that
the
long,
3.
It should have been what the list is this long. Cannonball Run 1 or 2.
Yeah, Cannonball Run 2. What
Stinks.
a fucking cast. But, oh
stinks.
my God, it stinks. It is awful.
It's not funny.
It is.
First one's pretty funny.
At no point is it funny at all. I don't. Oh boy, did you watch the first one, Hal? You made it.
Yeah.
Did you pay attention
Did you
to
pay
anything?
attention to anything?
Because this is like.
Shirley MacLaine stinks. I got
Great.
tired of looking like it was like, look at my legs, look at my legs.
Yeah.
Like, quit it.
Yeah.
I didn't like the whole thing. The whole thing was crap.
The whole thing is crap.
The limousine nuclear waste thing. Like, what the fuck is that?
Not funny.
Not funny.
Not a good like.
I'm going to say I saw the last 10 minutes of it, and I was like, I'm kind of sorry that I missed that one. And the Justin's like, no.
No, you're not. No, you just watch the first Cannonball Run.
It's awful. It's just, I don't know what the fuck was going on in that piece of shit. And apparently it was so bad. Like Sammy and Dean were like, oh, Frank, we had so much fun on Cannonball Run 1. You got to do the second one. You got it. And so Frank shows up and he's like, well, I want to be myself. I don't want to have to act very hard in this. So
because he did all that hard acting in his other movies.
He's fucking great in
I'm waiting.
The Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah.
And shit.
That's it.
Nope.
That's it.
No, he won the fucking Oscar for a movie that you're stopping me from saying. From Here to Eternity. Great fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
He could act, but
Okay.
he shows up and he's like, I don't really want to have to do very much here. So he
So let's say he just did that a lot. Like in Ocean's 12, Ocean's 11.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
the Rat Pack movies aren't so good. So he shows up in the morning because after like the previous night meeting, Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise, he's like, I want to have nothing to do with those two cats. So he shows up and films all the scenes in the morning when everybody's still hungover and leaves. Like one morning, he shoots all of his scenes, and they had to like do Dom and Burt giving their lines to a double because Frank was like, "No part,
No part of this.
Sammy, Dino, you guys got to figure this out because this ain't the show business. These numbskulls."
Yeah.
So it stinks. It totally stinks.
Mm.
Last but not least, Timeline on Netflix.
Merrick, we need the Greek fire.
From 2003, starring Paul Walker, Gerard Butler, Billy Connolly, somebody else.
I can't remember the gal.
Yeah.
She's somebody, sort of. That's okay.
Gerard Butler looked super hot in this movie.
Young, long-haired Gerard Butler.
Yeah. Yeah. Gerard Butler hotness.
Directed by
Even when they cut off his ear, Sam, he still looked good.
Richard Donner. Directed by fucking Richard
Donner directed that movie.
Also starring Neil McDonough and Michael Sheen.
Yeah, and written by Michael Crichton, and the novel was quite as outlandish.
Martin Sokus.
Oh, yeah, Martin Sokus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it.
It stinks.
I liked it.
I enjoy it, though. I've seen it 3 times now.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
At no point did I enjoy this
Dude,
movie.
Paul Walker was
at
such
all.
a butthole when he was hitting on that lady.
Oh, God. Man, that poor boy. He just could not. I'm handsome, and that's what they're paying me for, because he could not act in the beginning.
I don't know what
Hey.
I think that was his pickup routine, because he does the same thing in the first Fast movie.
Oh, yeah. I'll have the tuna.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Nobody comes here for the tuna. Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, but he probably had gotten by on his good looks up until that point, and then they put him in a movie with Gerard Butler, and then they were like, oh, now I'm going to have to try.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's probably what happened, gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you guys see in this film, because it reminds me of, like, The Core, which I think was the exact same year. It's just like, oh, this is just Hollywood
I think this is
shit.
more fun than The Core.
Yeah?
The Core wasn't very much fun.
What's fun?
The Greek fire.
Was it?
No.
Actually, that was the one point in the movie I didn't enjoy it, but I was like, wow, this looks really good.
It looked
right
really
here.
good. It was sort of adventure-y. I liked Gerard Butler. I will say that in the novel, Merrick is more of a badass.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, Sean was a little disappointed in Merrick in the movie.
Who's Sean?
Sean, a friend of the podcast from such episodes as Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, that's Sean.
Yes.
Yeah, so I kind of liked when he got his ear chopped off and he was like, it's me! And then he jumps up and he wins the fight.
Yeah, he's inspired.
Yeah.
Because he knows that now he gets to hang out with Froggy Lady for the rest of his life.
And I think that, like, I don't know, what was that shit, the Templar Nation?
Yeah, Templar
That
Nation.
guy, the sword guy, the son, that's the director, producer of the movie or
I'm
whatever.
a sword master.
Yeah.
And then he fights one time
He's
and gets
trying
his
to
ass
be
kicked.
Merrick from this movie. That's the
thing.
thing. Merrick is like a student of historical warfare, and so he can survive in this battle environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you both are going to give dudes?
I give Dude a
Dude.
timeline.
I'm going to
It
give
stinks.
it don't. Now, here's the problem with my don't. It's bias. I think I figured it out.
He figured out what?
Sam doesn't like disaster movies. Jackie doesn't like space movies. I don't like time travel movies.
No, you don't.
I
Yeah,
can't.
because you didn't like Mr. Biggles'
I
Adventures
didn't
either.
like Biggles'
You didn't
Adventure
like-
in
which
Time,
is
and
a
I
great
have no
movie.
reason not to like Biggles,
Biggles was awesome.
other than it's time travel.
Yeah.
I don't like time travel movies.
But you like Back to the Future.
Because it's
I hate
joking.
Back to the Future.
It's joking on time travel.
Yeah.
Here's why I don't like time travel movies is because the whole time you're sitting there going, well, that's a paradox. That's a paradox.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
yeah.
a fucking
It's a
paradox. That's a
paradox.
paradox. That's a paradox. That's a paradox.
It doesn't
that's a
make any
paradox.
sense.
So you spend the whole time like thinking about time travel instead of enjoying the goddamn movie. I just don't like them.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm out on it. But I
not that
can
bad.
see people like it. I can see. I
think
understand.
it stinks, but it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked it.
Yep.
Sam, it is your pick this week. What have you brought us?
My superpower is the super penis.
The super penis.
It is a penis that is exactly 100 yards long,
Oh.
but only an eighth of an inch in diameter.
Uh-oh.
And it's prehensile and can be manipulated in any number of ways. So you can still have sex with the ladies if you coil it up and basically make any size penis you want. But at the same time, you can like swing from trees. You can pick locks. You can
So it's like a monkey tail.
trip. You could decapitate people.
I have a problem with this problem
What's
power
that?
already.
Yeah.
What if you're a lady?
Well, then you've got a 100-yard long clitoris
Oh my god.
that does all of the same things, and you just have a better time picking locks.
All right. You got to be equal opportunity here.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
Does it get ever shorter or longer than 100 yards?
No, you can coil it up.
But
That's
it's
it.
not
It
stretchy.
doesn't stretch really.
Okay, all
It stretches a little like a normal penis.
Okay. But like within like give or take a couple inches, not give or
Not-
take a couple.
100 yards or
100
something.
yards,
And
yeah.
you're not Reed Richards. It's more set in size, but the coiling and the manipulation of the shape of it's the real beauty.
Can't get an erection, I'm assuming.
Not really. Well, I mean, you make it whatever you want.
Yeah, but it's not going to be hard.
Yeah, it would be.
Why would it?
You coil it up into whatever object you want. You could coil it up into any size normal penis,
Mm.
and it would be as hard as you need it to be.
It would be as hard as a bunch of squishy penises coiled up into.
well, no,
one penis.
because you can control the penis.
Yeah, but you can't
I
make
don't
it
think
hard
you're gonna
without
get
blood,
laid.
man.
Yeah, and I don't think you're going to get laid a whole lot with weird. Excuse me, let me just coil up my penis and we can get some action
Oh,
going.
you would, because you've always got porn star. Even if you can't get a hard on, you've always got porn
Well,
star.
at the
if you're a
same
freak
time-
of fucking nature with a weird wiener, you've got a career in southern LA.
Yeah.
Actually,
no.
more like East Hollywood, but
I'm going to say this is a stupid
It's
power.
the most useful one we've come up with yet.
No, it isn't.
I haven't figured this out yet. and
What do you
I
mean
think
it
you're
isn't?
throwing it under the bus early because we haven't heard all of the.
all right.
what,
What's your career path with this weird penis?
porn star. You got that one.
You could be a super soldier, super spy. You can pick any lock.
Super
you can
spy every goddamn time.
do super soldier. You mean you're swinging? The swinging. It's like Spider-Man, but with your dick.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot by the fucking Taliban, man. They don't care about your 100. Oh, look
okay,
at
wait.
him. He's swinging from a tree with his giant penis.
No.
Bang.
No,
He's
when-
fucking dead.
They're not going to shoot at you because one, you're hanging from your crotch
Uh-huh.
and swinging
Yeah,
unpredictably.
because
and
we
they'll be like,
know
"That
that
guy's
the
not
Taliban
threatening."
loves crotches out in public. They just love public crotches.
well, you don't see when you're, like it can go out of a very small hole, so it's not like you're opening your pants. You just like look like you're dangling from your belt or something.
Again, you're in the vicinity of men with guns. I don't care what my superpower is. I am not bulletproof.
Okay,
I am getting nowhere. The super spy argument that you come up with every time sucks because men with guns are shooting at you.
okay.
What
I
happens
want
if they
none of
shoot
that.
your penis off?
Yeah.
Then you're fucked.
Yeah, no, that sucks, man. Super
Yeah.
spy's not a good path.
Well, you can still really get into about anything you want. So I mean, the super thief is still out
Except for a nice lady's heart.
there. No, you could just stab right through it. Fucking kill her ass quick.
Okay.
You could be a plumber.
Yeah,
Stick
you
a
could
snake
snake
down the
toilets.
drain.
Yeah, this plumber's a good one. He'd
There's
be
a
a very
lot of-
successful plumber.
There's a lot of
Just
things
nobody
you could
can
do.
know. You like, I'm here to fix your pipes, but I'm gonna need you to leave for a while because I don't want to freak
Well,
you out.
it's
here.
like
Just-
who watches the plumber fucking snake the toilet anyway?
you can't be in the same room as me.
I don't know. I don't watch the plumber when he comes over.
Like I want to see that shit come out of there to make sure you're doing your job. No, nobody does that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's kind of safe. Just look back and forth.
Close the door.
Yep.
Whoop, it's fixed.
Yep. Fix it right up. I got a very scummy dick.
Yeah, what happens if you get like athlete's foot of the dick?
You spray it with
Yeah,
athlete's
it's-
foot spray.
Starting to think of the plumbing not so good. You've got a really grody dick. Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Every
Well, you
for
don't
8
want
hours
that
a
to
day,
be. That's
you've
like a
got
worst case scenario.
Icky dick.
Think about all of the sort of like you could under doors, cars, wherever it would go anywhere.
It doesn't have an eyeball. It
What
can't,
am I
like,
gonna
go
do?
underneath
you
the door
can
and
see.
look around.
You don't. It doesn't need a fucking eyeball. You can see what you're doing.
Yeah, it can go around cars. When am I ever going to need that?
No, well, you can pick the lock to a car.
What am I going am I going to steal cars, Sam?
If you had a penis like this, you might.
I don't think I would.
What?
Because you can steal cars now.
Okay.
You can grab a wrench, bust the window, and fucking jimmy the ignition on many, many cars. Do you see me doing it? No, I don't want to steal cars. The fucking prehensile dick is not going to make me suddenly go, you know what, I can steal cars easy, so I'm going to. No, that's fucking dumb. I don't want it.
I'm going to give this a 1. It's stupid.
It's the most useful thing. It's the first thing that we've thought of that's useful.
You have to have giant pants.
No, you don't. It can coil up, and you don't even know it's there.
It takes up the mass.
No, because it's so narrow, it coils up. You don't even know it's any.
Right
it's
now,
not a normal size
I could
penis.
have a 100-yard penis in my pants
it's
right now, and nobody would know the
wiry
difference.
enough. Yeah, it's
No,
just
I
like a
don't
little
think so.
coil about that big.
I think you did like if you take 100 yards of pubes
You just guys
and then
don't.
put them into your pants, you've still got like your crotch is. You've got a big bulge because
Not
your
really.
crotch is filled with 100 long.
You just coil it up
pubes.
into a normal looking sized penis, and you're fine.
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
it's. I'm telling you, it worked. You just don't get it.
I wonder if David Bowie has this penis.
I also give it a 1, Jackie.
You guys,
I think it's
this
worse
was a
than
4 if
superhearing.
there ever was one.
I think it's worse than superhearing.
Yeah, you guys don't know shit about fuck.
I
That's
think
the
you've
problem.
got one pet choice, and it's porn star. Because the only argument I'm hearing out of this guy is he can pick locks.
No, I mean, no, anything, any small area. You could pierce someone's heart if you had to. You could be a murderer.
I don't want to be that. So, yeah, I don't want to kill people, Sam.
Well, you don't have to kill people with it. There's just going to be, it is the most useful thing.
Wonder if you could be like a fencer.
I can't think
You
of
don't
one.
have to sword fight with it. You could fucking grab an elephant from a wooden elephant across the room, move it without, you could get your drink if it's upstairs. You can,
only when you're...
If it's up-
you could do it.
Only when
You'd
you're
have
by
to,
yourself.
your dick would have to feel around a lot. You'd probably knock over the layup, but get it, and then you'd spill it on the couch, and it'd only be half of it when you got there, but you could do it
Never in front of anybody.
after a while.
Maybe your wife, but if you're in the room, sorry, buddy, my prehensile penis isn't coming out. It's just not going to fly with me.
Yeah,
So-
until we're at a drunk party, and then it'll be like, show us your penis, make it do a trick.
No, I don't like it. I stick with the. Now, you know what? It's not going to kill you like super hearing, so I'm going to match it 2. I'll bump it up to a 2.
1.
Yeah, that's
That's all it's getting from me.
If,
So
if
even
she's
even though
giving
I
one-
know it's interesting that something that would immediately cease and never work once, and something that would kill you is worse than something would do neither of those things.
Hey man, I said Michael Winslow last week, and you both gave it a couple of 2s, and I was shocked by that. But so tough shit, man. Them are the breaks.
Oh.
You got a 1.5 out of this. That's the lowest one yet. But what do you have on your The Hunter from the Future?
Yor was directed by Antonio Margaretti, who, for his various films financed in the U.S., would adopt the pseudonym Anthony M. Dawson. Apparently, the closest translation of Margaretti was Daisies, and he was advised that no one wanted to watch a movie that was directed by Tony Davies. Daisies.
Daisies?
Not Davies. Nobody wanted to watch a movie that was directed by Tony Daisies,
Tony Daisies.
unless that movie involved penises in other men's butts. That last part was just me filling in the blanks. But if you were Tony Daisies, that's
Yeah.
what you would be directing.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah.
He would have one of those diameter penises that kind of snaked around through the daisies on the screen, and then it'd be like, daisies.
And all of a
So
sudden,
he's
it's
got
a
2
3
of them?
and a half, not a 1.
Because you're waving your arms as if there's 2 penises.
2 penises?
Yeah.
I mean, you could butterfly it out. It's long enough.
Yeah. See? It could happen.
So you got art. There's another argument.
If
You
you're,
make penis art. Ugh.
well, you could also like save people that were falling.
You're She gave you a 1. Move on.
Well, she's brought it back up. Apparently, it's not a 1 if it keeps the discussion going. Margaretti, already a stalwart veteran of budget films, in 1965, executives at MGM saw Assignment Outer Space and Battle of the Worlds, 2 of the first Italian space movies, and immediately gave him a 4-film deal. He would complete those 4 films in 3 months. They are known as the Gamma 1 series, though not directly related. The first film in the series, Wild Wild Planet, is one of my future picks. He would behave somewhat similarly in this as Columbia, another American company, would finance this film. So he took that money and made a 4-part miniseries totaling 286 minutes with the shoestring budget that was originally allotted for a 90-minute film. He would go ahead and carve it down and give Columbia exactly what they wanted, but with the longer cut, he was able to co-opt it and put it on Italian television.
Yeah, those Italians will watch anything.
Yor was on Italian television.
Yes.
Huh, okay.
And though it was financed in the United States and administered in Italy, it was mostly shot in Turkey. Yeah. Turkey.
They went through the tryptophans.
Oh, God damn it. They went through the tryptophans.
If you're going to make a joke, make sure you can pronounce the words that are in it.
Shut up.
And know what it does.
That was just a joke.
I guess. Some would call it that. Not me.
One would call it that.
Margaretti would also work for 20th Century Fox and UA. As such, he was the only Italian national who worked directly for the studios at that time. Some of his other films include some more of my future picks in Take the Hard Ride with Lee Van Cleef, Fred Williamson and Jim Brown, as well as The Stranger and the Gunfighter, starring Van Cleef again, and Lolé, a film done in unison with Shaw Brothers in 1974.
Ooh.
That one sounds pretty interesting.
There may be like 15 picks in this guy's filmography. He's as heavy a hitter as there is. He and Corbucci are my favorite Italian directors of the period, which is like Tarantino, I think, likes him just as well, and it's the only thing we agree upon is those two guys. It should be noted that there was a fifth film in the Gamma 1 series, The Green Slime, which is pretty notable.
Is that an action?
Probably also some, I don't know if I have to pick it, but if somebody wants to pick The Green Slime, I wouldn't stop them. It was directed by another one of my favorite directors, Kinji Fujisaku, most notably from the Yakuza Papers series.
Mm-hmm.
Also the director, he directed the Japanese sequences in Tora Tora Tora. This is based on the comic series by Juan Zanato. Zanato is like an Italian Stan Lee with the sensibilities of Frank Frazetta. A lot of bikini ladies and zombie shit.
Okay.
Boobies.
Yeah.
Barely covering the crotch regions in the drawings.
Yeah.
Mm.
Reb Brown will make his first formal appearance to the program. We did a mini review of his dubious Captain America duology some months ago.
Guy's in this?
Yeah, Captain America is your.
Oh, no.
He will be back for future episodes Space Mutiny, which is, of course, an AIP film directed by Winners. He will possibly be back for his team-ups with Lou Ferrigno, Cage, and End Cage 2, or the two Bruno Mattei films Strike Commando and Robo War.
Ooh, Robo War is hot shit. And Strike Commando.
All four of those are supposed to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, Space Mutiny was on MST3K.
Yeah, it's supposedly unviewable.
He married his wife, is his co-star in that movie, and I believe they're still married.
Nice.
Yeah. He played fullback for USC in 1967. After that, he did a lot of TV. An anomaly in his career was when he was nominated by the Australian Film Institute for Best Lead Actor in a Dramatic Role for his performance in the film Death of a Soldier. Others in the film include Corinne Clary. She was in Moonraker.
Moonraker!
Is that how that? No, I don't think that's
Goldfinger,
it.
but I don't know. I don't even know if Moonraker has a theme song.
Everybody, all of them have a song.
Yeah. You went out looking for love, but instead
you
found a
found the
rake
moon.
on the Moonraker. Rake that moon!
I like
that
Moonraker.
dust.
I love Moonraker.
And then The Spy Who Loved Me is the one that has the big underwater fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my two favorites.
Yeah. Richard Kyle's in both of those.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cannonball Run 2.
Well, she's also in a film with Richard Kiel, The Humanoid, which was also directed by Margheriti. That might end up on here. I mean, it's just great how this is all. This guy's like he's sort of the salt that the stinker is spiced with.
It's, got a little taking cues from Cameron Mitchell.
Yeah. No, who, her?
I thought you were talking about Reb Brown.
Oh, no, Reb Brown is no Cameron Mitchell.
No, but I'm just saying, like, if you're aspiring, like
Cameron Mitchell founded the Actors Studio.
Yeah.
And then made a bunch of poor choices.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Good choices.
Luciano Pigozzi has an appearance in this, as well as 100 other films. Over 100 other films, actually. Most notably, Ivanhoe, the Norse swordsman. He did not play Ivanhoe, though. He was one of the sidekicks. Keep an eye out for dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Also, if you've seen more than a few Margheriti films, keep an eye out for recycled costumes and sets, because that's how he does it.
I like it. The movie is not on YouTube. I don't know where the hell you're. I mean, I should back that up. It's not free on YouTube. It is $2.99 on YouTube. So from what Sam and our good friend of the show, Roman, has said, it's totally worth $2.99 for the rental. So make sure you watch this one. This is a potential Hall of Famer, isn't it, Sam?
This is like my number 3.
Whoa, man, that's up there.
Yeah, you're really putting it on the line this week.
Well, not really. You guys don't like it. Fuck it. He didn't like Biggles.
I liked Bagels.
Yeah, but
Biggles
isn't
went
your
like
Hall of
up to like, yeah, it is.
Oh,
It was
whoa.
8, and I think it went up to like 5.
Oh, boy.
When I watched it again, I was like, God, I love this Biggles.
Huh, yeah.
Hey, I liked the Bagels.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biggles is fucking awesome.
All right. Well, make sure you watch it. Get back to us on Monday. And in the meantime, enjoy your New Year's. Thank you for listening to Stinker Madness. If this is your first time, we hope you enjoyed it and we'll come back to listen more. But now, we'd like to ask all of our listeners for a small favor. We aren't ranking as high as we'd like, and we need your help. Would you please take just a couple of minutes to rate and review us on your preferred listening platform, be it iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever else you can. It takes many hours each week to bring you this show, and just a couple seconds of your time is a huge help for us. And for those of you that have already done this, we say thank you. Cannonball, cannonball, cannonball.
May
Cannonball!
all the cannonballs be forgot and the other
Cannonball
shitty-
and Hyman.
Did you know that the Cannonball theme song was Cannonball Run's theme song? Getting on down with the Cannonball Run, gonna go down to the south where the race is. That's Ray Stevens.
Wow.
Ray Stevens.
I like Ray
Yeah.
Stevens.
The other theme song, because there's two. It's like
The other
Hard
theme
Ticket to
song
Hawaii.
is the Terry, the blonde bomber Bradshaw.
No,
Yeah, it's Terry Bradshaw's song "Can't See Shit."
no, no. It's also called Cannonball by Menudo.
Oh,
Cannonball. Cannonball.
I don't think you've heard Menudo.
yeah, Menudo's like dancing and dancing, singing in Spanish, and being quite fond of other gentlemen.
Oh.